Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Kotobukiya Bishoujo DC Comics Armored Wonder Woman. That's right, Wonder Woman is the next female in the DC Comics universe to get the Bishoujo treatment from Kotobukiya. Let's check her out. As you can see, she comes in that same style window box packaging that we've seen for all of the other DC Comics Bishoujo statues from Kotobukiya thus far. It fully showcases that wonderful statue on the inside, and then down there in the lower corner of the box, and also on the side of the box, we get a look at the beautiful artwork that this particular statue was inspired by. This artwork was done by famous Japanese artist Shunya Yamashita. And then flipping this over to the backside, we get a couple more shots of different angles of the statue, as well as a description of what the DC Comics Bishoujo is all about. Now, if you're not familiar with this, the Japanese word Bishoujo roughly translates to the word pretty girl. The Bishoujo lineup basically takes some of the famous characters from DC Comics universe and does them in this gorgeous anime style. Now, the really great thing about this Wonder Woman is she comes out of the box fully assembled, pre-painted, so there's no modeling skills needed. She is just ready to be displayed. Now, you will notice that there is a cool translucent blue display base that you will need to plug the statue into. Her left foot just has a clear peg at the bottom that fits snugly right in the little hole on the bottom of the base, and it perfectly balances her in a really cool kind of one-legged stance ready for display. Now, the sculpt work and paint deco are both very well done on this particular statue, as Kotobukiya is very well known for. You can see she's got that gorgeous anime influence in the face there, with a fantastic sculpt. Great stern look in her eyes there. We got the high pointed eyebrows with that golden tiara coming right across her forehead. That's got a really nice metallic paint job on it. Not only does the gold kind of shine, but also there's a bright red star right in the center. And then flowing from atop the tiara there is her black hair that's got this really great kind of windswept look to it. And as it billows out, the black sculpt of the hair kind of turns a little bit more translucent, gets a little more clear as it kind of billows out towards the end. That's something that's a common thing seen on all of Kotobukiya's Bishoujo statues, and it's a really cool effect. Now, the face is gorgeous, but looking at the rest of the costume there, you can see that the sculpting and the paint job are just as well done there as it is on the face. The outfit's got great sculpt work that even has great little creases and then folds in it that seems to kind of sit on her very naturally. The skirt piece has also kind of got a great windswept look to it. It's kind of flowing, it's got ripples in it, and just like the hair, it's even kind of got a translucent look to it, so as it billows out, the blue gets a little bit more translucent to it. It's of course decoed with the white stars, and the red of her bodice is done in that same metallic color that's seen on her tiara, so it really pops off the figure. She's wearing some really great knee-high boots that also have that same metallic red paint deco, and also has a nice pearlized white color to it, and has these really great buckles kind of going down the sides, and great high heels at the bottom. And then hanging off of her right hip is her infamous golden lasso. And flowing off of her back is a really nicely done red cape that's got some great kind of shadow in there that brings out all of the sculpted details of the folds of the great billowing effect, and it's highlighted by a great golden trim that again is that same metallic gold color seen on the rest of her outfit. She's standing in a really great pose where you can see she's got both of her fists crossed out in front of her with those silver bracelets. It's almost as if she's doing the bullet deflecting pose. Now, one thing that is really nice is Wonder Woman includes one interchangeable hand. You can actually pop off the left hand right at the wrist there, and in its place you can pop in this additional hand where she's holding on to a dagger. Now, that dagger is done in those same beautiful metallic gold and silver and red that's seen elsewhere on her costume, and it just really kind of adds to the variance in display. So that way, if you don't want her in the kind of bullet reflecting pose, you can also have it look as if she's holding a dagger out in front of her. Just like all of the other Bishoujo statues, she stands right about 9 inches tall, a little bit taller than that when she's on her base, and she just looks absolutely stunning. It's a great overall statue, fantastic paint job, and wonderful sculpt. If you're a fan of the Bishoujo style and this lineup from Kotobukiya, or if you're just a big Wonder Woman fan, I really think you would love to add this particular piece to your collection shelf. So for more information on Kotobukiya and their products, you can visit them online at www.kotous.com. And you can also like them on Facebook at facebook.com/Kotobukiya. Until next time,